Atlanta Hawks facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. To the paint. Now here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Picked up by Okongwu. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Back to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
There's a screen by Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Inside. The rebound by Allen. Out to the right wing. Cleveland working the ball around now. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Daniels. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Harden with it. Now Okongwu defending. Out to the right wing. Now Harden. And Okongwu with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And there's a pick. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Wade. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Alexander Walker with it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The drive by Daniels. There's a screen by Johnson. Fires from the line. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Johnson no good on that one. Harden surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Outside Rizachet. Back to Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Counted from distance. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
The 3 from Mitchell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Harden. No made baskets yet. Back to Allen. Shoots over Okongwu. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Here's Daniels. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Substitution on the court. And so it's Atlanta with it. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Okongwu comes up empty from 19 feet out. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Merrill. Takes a three. It doesn't go for him. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Atlanta, 13. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
To the wing, right side. And here's Schroeder outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Merrill outside. Back to Nance. Outside Schroeder. Outside Harden. Here's Nance. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Kispert on the wing. Pass to McCollum. Kennard for three. It's deflected. The three is up. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. And the shot's good.
Nice touch around the rim. McCollum makes the most of his opportunities down there.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And here's McCollum. Pass to Kispert. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's the three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
Nance for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Kispert outside. Pass to Newell. Kennard can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. McCollum. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Nance outside. Pass to Harden. Here's Tomlin. Back to Harden. Up and over McCollum. Harden can't hit. To the wing on the left. Kennard outside. A minute 22 left in the first half. For three, McCollum. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A minute 15 left in the first half of this game. Right wing. From deep, Mitchell. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 3. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Now here's Alexander Walker. The rebound by Allen. Pass to Mitchell. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Atlanta on top, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks leading. Here's Alexander Walker. The rebound by Allen.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Now here's Harden. Here's Wade. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Wade's got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Rizachet. Here's Alexander Walker. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Tyson. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Here's Johnson. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's got 6. The 3 from Rizachet. Drops in the 3. Rizachet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks trailing. Left side, Alexander Walker. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Pass to Allen. Back to Wade. Outside Harden. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Now Alexander Walker. Not going to go that time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And Great job to establish position and square up.
Gets the 14-footer to fall. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, that can be a tough range for some, but not for Kennard.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game. On the wing, Harden. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. The Cavs trailing. Harden with it. He has 6. Here's Tyson. And the 3 off target.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Ricochet, no good. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. No good with a layup. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Who wants a T-shirt?
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Bryant. Cleveland working the ball around now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 22 left in the third quarter.
And it helps when McCollum is active on this end. The coaching staff has to love his effort.
Kispert outside. Shot clock at 5. Kennard for 3. And Atlanta misses again. And here comes Cleveland. It's a one-point game. Pass to Tyson. From downtown. Drains the triple. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Now here's Kispert. Kispert on the wing. Back to McCollum. Kennard outside. Porzingis sets a screen. For 3, McCollum. Buries it from 3. McCollum's got 8.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Your Cavaliers.
It's still anybody's game as we
32.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Down low. Pass to Okongwu. Now Alexander Walker. Okongwu has the open look. That one's good from the corner. And the Hawks lead by 1. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Nance the screen. And Nance with the slam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Alexander Walker. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Harden. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Larry Nance picks one up. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Here's Harden. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Daniels. On the break. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the inside. Oh, touches it off the glass.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Allen a screen. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Here's Daniels. Now Okongwu. And yes, sir. Hits the wide open J.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Harden with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Bucket is good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Daniels. And a one-handed slam.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Outside Harden. Clock at 6. Here's Allen. Oh, unanswered slam.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Okongwu! Up again! Just in time with the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Allen. Now Harden. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Johnson.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Now here's Alexander Walker. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Here's Mitchell. It's in!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. Taking 2 shots. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And the second of two is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Harden into the lane. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out to the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they...
Baby, teach you something.